I don't think I could ever take this off. The 2 games that we've won so far, I've worn this. This might be the lucky thing. Hey, I don't really feel like believing in superstitions, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this need to be put on every single time that the Thunder play a playoff game. This was an ugly game. Ugly game. You know, funny enough, I just seen a post today on Twitter of a Celtics-Pistons game like 15 years ago, and the score was like 69-72. This was pretty much the modern day version of this, at least in the first half. Either team couldn't hit a single shot, 3-point shot in the whole first half. I think collectively by the end of the first half, if I could really remember, Denver had hit 3, maybe OKC had hit 2, but they were like 2 for 20, while the other was like 3 for 21. It was actually a very nasty 3-point shooting game. And it started getting revved up in the third quarter, especially from the Nuggets standpoint. That Nuggets zone defense is what is the kryptonite to the Thunder. And the thing is, right, a lot of Thunder fans are pretty hyperbolic. They're very hyperbolic. They're very exaggerated. I don't think, and I don't fully know. But I want to say that this team is, if they can win or something on the lines of that, can be a Golden State Warriors-esque fan base team where there's bandwagons that end up hopping onto the train. And with that being said, exaggeration and hyperbole could go ahead and happen. I really wish that back then I really could understand, I really knew the context of certain teams and certain situations. Some team that I always kind of compare this team to is the Golden State Warriors before they won. They 15-16 year, where they had won they won 72 and they blew that they almost blew 3-1 and then came back 3-1. I compared the year beforehand, where they're a pretty young team, has some vets and everything, but pretty young team. Star player could be proven, but not fully exactly yet. Came off his first MVP, and is playing this type of basketball that isn't very. You can say that they can't win playing this type of way. The Thunder play a very defensive heavily team. They're a very defensive team, and it shows during this game. And it really mucked up the Nuggets. I'll be honest with you, Jokic is having the worst series ever in his career. We could applaud to that. At the end of the day, if we lose, it's like a double-edged sword. We made Jokic have his worst series of all time, but we also lost that series. You know what I'm saying? That's a congratulations, but at the same time, it's like, man, he played bad. The fourth quarter, I will say the real MVPs is Casey Wallace, Wiggins, and Caruso. Shout out Mark Daigneault for not putting Lou back in that whole fourth quarter. I thought he was gonna put him in at some moment, and I'm glad that he didn't. Shout out Lou Dort again. Like I was saying on the stream when I was live reacting to the game, Lou Dort is one of my favorite Thunder players ever. I love Lou Dort. I love the development. I actually had an idea to make a video on his journey even to be where he's at to this day. Love Lou Dort. But offensively, he's not doing anything. He is not doing anything. He's not hitting his threes. And here's the thing with Lou Dort. And what Caruso came in and does. When Lou is not hitting his threes, he's not swinging a rock either, if I'll be honest. Caruso can and will swing the rock. And that was the difference with that bench unit coming in with Casey Wallace, Wiggins, and Caruso. With them three coming in, they're swinging the rock to the next person, and it's developing an open three that's destroying that zone defense. The one thing that I was getting frustrated by the Thunder in the first half, or even the second and third quarter more than likely. The first quarter, they had a pretty big, not a pretty big lead, but they had a 50-point lead in the first quarter. And it all started from them driving. They're driving. Denver missing a three. Boom, we're running, driving into the paint, getting to the lane. Every single time for the most part. Because they weren't hitting their threes either, so they're driving, getting to the lane. They stopped doing that. They started waiting until the defense was set for them to get into doing whatever they wanted to do. That's something that Shea was annoying me even at the end of last game and even annoying me at the end of this game. Why are we waiting for the defense to set up? This zone that we cannot shoot out. We're waiting for them to set up so we could go ahead and continue to struggle in the zone, and while instead just drive and get to the line. We are young, and we could finish. Shay, J-Dub, I don't want y'all to not. Yo, if Jokic is there, drive into him. Jamal Murray's there, drive. Now, it is easier said than done. Exhaustion and fatigue is a real thing that, as a fan that's not playing the game, could see. We can't visibly see, but feel. We can't feel it. That's what I'm trying to say. We can't feel that fatigue. And for sure, my thinking about so it got to be fatigue from it. We strayed away from it, and with Wiggins, Caruso, and Case are coming in, and they're hitting timely and crucial threes, just getting this lead. Getting this deficit closer and closer and closer to the point where it's in moments to be grasped. And boom, Wiggins, shout out that man. That brother saved basketball. Shout out Queso for being a monster defensively, and again hitting them timely shots and even driving. Hey, one thing, even though he ended up missing this layup. Hey, the ball got tipped out. Casey Wallace grabbed it. What did he do? He ran. He ran to the paint. Now, again, the ball went all the way around the rim. But I like the fact that he drove and took it. There's only 2 defenders on him, give or take. Christian Braun was there and the rest was behind him. Hey, I won't lie to you. Or it was vice versa. Regardless, I won't lie to you. That's the better shot than waiting until the defense gets set up for you to go ahead and run an offense that is not existing. We are not an offensive team. Even the game that we ended up blowing them out in, for the most part, we ran. That first game. What did we do? We ran fast breaks. We're going to cause turnovers. So while waiting to the zone, go ahead and suffocate us. That's what I want to say. That's at the end of the day. That's what I want to shout out the 3 people on the bench, man. They were amazing. Shout out Jay Will. Jay Will is playing phenomenally. I won't lie to you. Jay Will is playing amazing. Shout out Jay Will, man. He's doing everything that you would want him to do. He's being heart. He's playing with heart, and that's something I wanted to just see out this team. If I'll be honest, all I wanted to see. Even when we were down, hope was feeling lost. I'll be honest, and I'm not someone, and I would just talk about fans beforehand that being hyperbolic, that are that may be newer fans, and may not have seen this, and may not even have watched the Thunder games like this. I've watched Thunder games. I've watched a lot of them, and some of the struggles that we are having, they're being highlighted, especially in this series, but are being highlighted on a main stage for sure. We can't blame nothing on the refs. I'll be honest with you. Some of the calls was iffy for sure. Like, especially at the end of the game, they were trying to keep them in. I won't lie to you, but we are a bottom 5 free throw team. We are a bottom 5 free throw team. I don't expect us to get a lot of free throw calls. We give a lot of fouls. That's our personnel. I am not surprised on that either. I'm not going to blame the refs on that, because I'm not surprised. That is how we do. It's timely whenever we do so. Be timely about it. But that's honestly would have been this whole season. The 2-3 zone. I'm so mad that we haven't been able to figure out a way to go ahead and fix that, because that was something that was been going on in the beginning of this year. And that's something that Denver ran in that 4th game. The last final game, regular season game, that they ran on us and that they ended up beating us in. And a lot of other teams went ahead and ran that zone on us, and for the most part, we were not able to go ahead and beat it whenever they had started running it. I just wanted to see heart. As I was feeling down, as fans, as I was looking, the fans were looking down. It looked like it was over. Offense was dead in the water. Denver was hitting their threes. Everybody was feeling good. Jamal Murray doing a shimmy after going ahead and getting the Jokic screen. Man, he doing a shimmy and everything. Man, it looked like it was dead in the water, if I'll be honest with y'all. And at this point, I just want to see heart. Because, hey, we're able to blow them out, but can we win a close game, is what I'm asking. We could blow them out, but can we win a close game? The game 1 and game 3, when we was running the whole entire game, we ended up choking at the very end. And game 1 was so much more like contextually, but at the end of the day, hey, we ran out of gas. Hey, we weren't able to close them games out at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's 2-2. We weren't able to run them games out, even with or without the context. I wanted to see us win a game. And just like how I said in the beginning of this game, it's an ugly game that we have played. It's a great game that we played, though. It's a great game to see. Because the fact that we've seen that this team could win a game, even if it's ugly and mucked up, is something that we all needed to see. Everybody needed to see. Because everybody was saying that we could only beat them if we could blow them out. They keep on showing the stats, and stats is stats, numbers is numbers. They kept on showing on the broadcast. Man, Denver win games whenever it's less than whenever they win games winning up 6, and OKC could only win games up 17 or 20 something. Hey man, I'm glad that we could go ahead and have seen that we could win a game when it's all mucked up, when it's nasty, shots ain't going down, and it's not going our way. I'm glad that we were able to see that, because it gives me a whole different hope for this game. I'm glad that we didn't blow them out this game. I'm glad. And that may sound crazy. I'm glad that we didn't blow them out this game. Because I'm telling you, it tells so much about this team. It was ugly. That fourth quarter, if I'm going to go to it, hey, again, if I go to it, at the end of the day, what was the threes? Both teams ended up shooting 24%. We shot 10 for 41. They shot 11 for 45. A lot of these came in the third quarters, and a lot of ours came in the beginning of the fourth quarter. Again, shout out Queso, shout out Aaron Wiggins for going ahead and hitting those timely threes in the beginning to go ahead and slowly climb back. Man, seeing that gives me hope, because Game 5, I hope it's, I will say, Game 5, I hope it's a blowout. We're back home. Crowd, Loud City's gonna be rumbling. We could go ahead and do so, and we got the black jerseys on too. We blow them out Game 5, Game 6, we're in the driver's seat. I know that we could blow them out. I wanted to see if we could win a close one, and we were able to win a close one. I love to see the heart in it. And then again, it was an ugly one. The fourth quarter, especially at the end of it, we started to slowly go back into that hero ball. Shea had like 3 straight possessions where it was kind of nasty. He had the first shot where it was he shot the 3 top of the key. We were up like 7, right? We were up 7. He shot the 3. Man, he wanted that dagger so bad, because guess what? We got the offensive rebound. What did he do? He went ahead and did a little side step back 3 again, and he still claimed it. Whenever he could have really just got himself another shot. Hey, the dagger don't have to be the 3. The dagger could be literally get to your spot in the mid range and hit it. He wanted that 3 ball so bad. He was horny for that 3 ball so bad. And hey, next possession after coming around, and I'm not mad at this one in retrospective. I'm not as mad, because they went ahead and had wasted a lot of clock. He went ahead and had started the top key. They were trapping him. Aaron Gordon was trapping him dang near full court. Got to the half court. I was screaming, Mark, call the timeout. Mark, call the timeout. Create something, because this was a timely possession that we needed. Denver wasn't really getting nothing going, because they were missing, but they were getting to the line. They ended up just missing free throws. I'll be honest with you. Jokic had missed 2 of them, even though I will say Ball don't lie, because he definitely shoved Caruso. Ball definitely don't lie. He definitely shoved Caruso. And Aaron Gordon had ended up missing. He ended up splitting. But free throws that they were missing, Denver kicking their butt, because this is easy. They could go up 3-1 because if they make free throws. But hey, we can say the same thing about us going up. What? I guess 3-1 now with the first game. So it equals out. But Shea went ahead and they start sending the double. He goes from the right wing all the way to the paint. Now dribble to the right corner. He took about what? I would say about maybe 18 seconds left on 18 seconds on the shot clock. Pump fakes, Aaron Gordon flies by. He does a step through mid range. He ends up missing. In the moment, I was mad about it. Swing, get the ball out your hand. There's still 5 seconds. Create something. I'm not as mad about it. Wasted a lot of clock. Wasted a lot of time. I seen him make a shot like that. I seen him make shots like that. He's just not hitting them. Man, he's just not hitting them. It's really like the depth had really shown so much in this game. Because if Lou Dort isn't hitting his threes, I'm glad that we had a Caruso for him to go ahead and plug and play. You know what I'm saying? If Lou Dort was our only point of attack defender, Caruso was able to hop in. Casey Wallace was able to hop in. If Lou Dort was our only point of attack defender, we would not have won this game. Because he wasn't hitting shots. He wasn't contributing offensively. So the fact that we have so much plug and play ability that's where the depth comes in. Thank you, Mark, for playing Aaron Wiggins. I won't lie to you. And I just talked about our depth. Isaiah Joe may not get. I don't know if I want to see another minute of him in this series. I'll be honest with you. 0 for 4 today. Seen him get blocked from a Christian Braun from mid range, and I know Tom was running up, man, ugly. You're shooting 0 for 3. You're not contributing that much. Aaron Wiggins could contribute at least. He's hitting his shots, and he can create his own, and he gets putbacks. He does it all. He has the heart of it. Isaiah Joe too. He's scrappy, but Wiggins is a better player. He's a more complete offensive player, and that's what we need, especially in this team. Again, that I've been saying all year. This team may have had 68 wins, and this team may be this and the third. They are not an offensive team. They may have offensive weapons, but they are not an offensive team. This is why I say, at the end, it's a regular season war. This is why Shea is the MVP, because offensively, if you take him off the court, man, offensively, this team is dead in the water. And it shows. Low scoring games whenever we're a high scoring team. Why? Because he's able to close out fourth quarters, and him struggling shows where would be at. I just want to shout out this team, man, for having the heart, for even bringing it to this point. Game 5 is 0-0. Now from the Denver side, from my little Denver analysis, I'll go ahead and put out. It's a winnable game. Y'all had that third quarter. Y'all had the momentum. Again, y'all zone was working. The zone was working, and y'all didn't really have to do too much to be in y'all zone. They was actually waiting for y'all to get into it. They didn't tackle Jokic as much. Y'all got, for the most part, the calls y'all wanted and y'all needed. Again, y'all want to kick yourself in the butt for closing out that fourth quarter. That 5-second violation and that certain, missing free throws. It's a very winnable game. Very winnable game from y'all. Y'all hit the threes whenever y'all needed it, which was that third quarter, to go ahead and boost that lead up. Aaron Gordon played great. Jamal Murray great is an overstatement. They actually all had pretty bad shooting games. Actually, everybody had a bad shooting game. It was an ugly game. Is there anything to even take away from this game, other than, at least from me as a Thunder fan, to say that we could win a close game? I think so. You would want to hope that for Denver fans that Jokic has another performance where he could drop 47, but it doesn't look like it. Game 1 was the best game, and ever since then, it's been pretty ugly for him. It's been pretty rough for him. And even Game 1, when he dropped 47, it all came down to the wire, to the point where it came down to a early foul up 3 moment. So him scoring 47, again, they've been making it hard for him. I'm hoping. Again, as a Thunder fan, shout out my Denver analysis. I'm hoping as a Thunder fan, them going back home, our role players hit more threes, especially Lou, and their role players don't hit. Shout out Michael Porter Jr. for missing shots. Shout out. Hey, that's all for Game 4. Made it this far, appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a comment down below who y'all got in this series. Let me know what you even thought about this, because I'm interested to see, because I love basketball. I ain't a genius yet. So let me know what you have even thought of, and what y'all had even taken out from this game. I would love to read it. I would love to discuss it. But I'm going to talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Shout out all y'all mothers. Love y'all. Peace.